So I'm happy to introduce Zhennian, an expert in entrepreneurship and innovation, to chat with me a little bit today. Hello, Zhennian. Thanks for making your time to come today to have a little chat with me about your journey as an entrepreneur. Um, Zhennian has a rich experience in building startups, and he also has a solid foundation in technical background. So I'm really excited to learn more about his journey today. So, hi, Zhennian. Can you introduce yourself basically to us?
All right. So hi Stella. Nice to meet you today. So
Mhm.
actually my friends and coworkers call me Zen.
Oh,
And
Zen. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so actually I I founded my startups twice. So the first time to do my startup was almost 10 years ago when I was in China. So
Mhm.
after graduating from a Chinese university, so I got an offer from a big company, a very famous company in China, but I didn't like the life there. So and at the same time, I bought an iPhone, and I was obsessed by iPhone and Apple and App Store. And then I started to learn iOS development by myself, and then I created demos for companies and other people, and then I just suddenly I received an offer, and they would like to pay me for a demo. So at that moment I felt that it I had to register a company to to do that project. So that's the reason why I stepped into entrepreneurship. After graduating from my master's degree, so just like many other international students, I joined to the big companies like Zynga, Uber, and ServiceNow. Yeah,
Heard of
so joined the big
those.
companies. Yeah, and then from F1 to H1B, and then the green card. So
Oh,
finally I got my green card, and then I started to think about my second journey of stuff.
let's talk about the business that your current company is doing. So can you talk a little bit about the idea behind your current business? What problem are you trying to solve when you
All
started?
right. So after a few iterations, I decided to work on AI IoT hardware. Here I have a small demo. You can small. It is a small IoT device. So right now it can
Mm.
only switch photos, and it can also display the GIF photos. I just imported two GIF photos. I'm doing some development on it. So this is another smart badge. You see. So
Yeah.
this is the development kit. So this is the touch screen. This is the
Hmm.
motherboard. So
Hmm.
here, this is the speaker. This is the battery.
Okay.
So
Uh,
yeah, so still working on it. So sometimes we can classify value into two kinds of values. One is functional value, and other is emotional value.
mm,
Both of them are values.
mm. So you think currently people need emotional value like a little bit more? Like,
Well, that is a good question. So I would like to say probably I would like to I don't know which market is bigger, but I would like to say yeah, in Silicon Valley people tend to fulfill people's functional values.
mm,
And yeah, because a lot of people already doing something for functional values, and I want to do something different. So
mm.
yeah, so let me work on the emotional values.
Yeah, I think like people nowadays are value more and more on the emotional values. So yeah, I think that's a good point.
Actually this is only one of the applications. Yeah, because this batch is actually a container of content, a container of software. It is like the Apple Watch. I would like to describe it as an open source Apple Watch. So for example, like you are not going to
Mm,
ask, okay, what are you going to do with your iPhone, right? Because actually what your iPhone is doing, uh, I what your iPhone yes, so your iPhone is not doing something. What it's doing is your app, right? For
mm,
example, like you use WhatsApp to chat with your friends. You use YouTube to watch video, something like that, right?
hmm.
So this device, this small IoT device, it is actually the container of software, a container of content.
Hmm. Yeah, so I can see some like potential on this device. Like maybe in the future, you can think about like more impressive feature to add on it.
Yeah, yeah, it has a lot of potential because people can develop different kinds of apps for it. I do some 3D printing, you see here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah, this is the case.
Oh, okay. Wait, I think that's a cool decoration because like people nowadays like to put something on their bags or like for
Yeah,
decoration.
it is like the Labubu.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so moving on, since you have such an various experience on entrepreneurship, so what are some key lessons you've learned along the way? If you had the chance to do it like over again, is there anything you would do like differently?
Lessons. I think doing the right thing, it is much, much, much more important than working harder.
Mhm. Then how can you tell if you're doing the right thing or not?
That is a good question. So first, when you do it, you you can feel your flow. The second signal is that you can get positive feedbacks. So for example, like okay, you're doing that, and if you keep doing that, you will get you get customers. You get paid, or you are feeling that you are learning something, you are growing. So those are positive feedbacks. Right now it's the AI age. I think it is much 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 more important for founders to learn how to use AI tools.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep growing, keep learning, keep open-minded.
So for example, you mentioned AI. So will you try to like kind of incorporate AI into your current like the product you're doing?
Yes, of course, I'm using AI coding. This one, so it only has a very simple app, which is only able to switch photos. But for this, you can you can chat with a large language model directly. It has the speaker, it has the microphone.
Cool.
Yeah, it has Wi-Fi. Yeah, it will connect with Wi-Fi and you can directly chat with the large language model.
That's cool. What do you think is the hardest thing in your entrepreneurship journey? Like the challenge you faced and how you solve it?
So we need to embrace uncertainties. It tends to be more important in this AI age, yeah, because everything is changing so fast. So you know, right?
Mhm. I think stepping on into this journey is already taking the risk.
I mean, sometimes I think maybe people didn't think about it. How do you define failure? How do you define success, right? So actually, so it is like you play a game. So you play a game, and okay, so I'm going to fight against the boss, right? So maybe the first time, okay, you are beaten by the boss, but it doesn't matter. You just try again and again. Maybe you can success after 10 times, or maybe. But if you stop fighting against the boss, I think it means failure. It
Mm,
If you keep just trying, it is not a failure. It is your growth. It is your iterations. And you talk about the risk. Yes, running a startup has some sort of risk. But if you work in a company, you also have the risk, right? I think the biggest risk is to stay in the comfort zone and stop
mm.
growing.
That is really well said. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing so many insights today, then. It's been inspiring hearing your story and perspective. And thank you for joining us.